Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having the most incredible day. This is your first time on my channel. My name is Sebastian and I welcome you guys with open arms. I do tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new bestie that you're gonna spill tea with, be messy with, maybe have a snack with, I go live every day, bitch. Listen, I'm like a damn I'm a tea circus, okay? Make sure you hit that subscribe button. You will not regret it. We need to just talk about Mr. Jeff Wittek and his gang of idiots, okay? And I'm so sorry. I was all about Team Jeff for such a long time after the David Dobrik incident. I was super Team Jeff. I was just like, look, you know what? It's not, I was just all about Jeff, okay? I defended him. I made videos. I was all about how we can make Jeff look good because what David did was horrible, blah, 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 okay? But after last week's episode of his podcast where they blatantly make fun of autistic people, it honestly seemed to me like Jeff Wittek is so far gone to the point of he doesn't care and is just not aware anymore of surroundings and what is good and what is bad and what's right, what's wrong. It just seemed to me like he just did not care. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I already made a video about that. I will put in the link in the description. But he basically made an episode doing a survey and testing him and his co-host on who was on the spectrum and could possibly have autism. And I did not know much about autism. I started watching, there's a show on Netflix and it just goes around with a group of amazing autistic people or people with autism, and they help them find love and they go on dates for the first time. They prepare them, they coach them with how to ask questions, how to respond to questions, how to wait until somebody's done talking, little things like that. And you see them take those first steps into hopefully finding love. And it honestly has taught me so much. And I'm so grateful for this show because it just sort of opens your eyes and how to know what is really out there. And that, sometimes we really forget that we are so different. And it's such a wonderful show because that actually does bring awareness. And not Jeff. Today, he made a video saying basically that they're in a little bit of hot water because in that episode that I was talking about last week, he was basically making fun with his co-host about autism. They were all laughing the whole time. Even one of his co-hosts was doing he was mimicking someone with Down syndrome. They kept celebrating that each of them might have autism. Like, it was so disgusting and dirty. And today they apologized, but he honestly, for me, I'm happy he saw that it was wrong, but he was like, some people really did know that we were bringing awareness, and that's what I wanted to do, is bring awareness. I'm like, that is not bringing awareness. And he also said that some people with autism actually reached out and said that they love the episode. I'm like, that's really hard for me to believe because throughout the whole episode, all they were doing is making fun. You know what I mean? They were laughing. They were being so loud and obnoxious. They were being so insensitive. And that co-host that was literally making fun of Down syndrome, he should not even be on this damn show anymore. If Jeff actually cared and wanted to bring awareness and actually cared and wanted to learn and wanted to spread, information, then he would have done something completely different. But what he did on that show, and on top of it, kept that co-hosting and just say, some people loved it, some people hated it. All we did was want to bring awareness. Like, it's just such bullshit. And I really do feel like it's 2022. We are all old enough to understand what is right, what is wrong. And you know what? For me, at least, I have never, to be honest with you, I've never met somebody, at least that, I knew had autism. I've read a little bit about it. I've seen a lot of TikTok videos because I'm obsessed with Abby. And after watching Love on the Spectrum, it really taught me that there's so much you can learn from them. There's so much pureness, honesty, so much strength and bravery that they have to go and have in order to get by in life, and how maybe a simple thing that is for you and me is 100 million times difficult for them. And for Jeff and his side of idiots to just think that they could sit there and make fun and laugh and think that they're doing an innocent quiz on who's on the spectrum. You know what? They are so nothing compared to these amazing, brave, intelligent, out of this world human beings. And after watching Love on the Spectrum, which again is like the closest I've seen, I am just so incredibly proud and in love, and I just want to be able to, I don't know how to express it, because it just honestly got me crying, because I like I said, I was not that educated on it, but I do know that if you're laughing and you're saying like, oh, you need to edit that out, you need to edit that out, then you know you're doing something wrong. You know what I mean? If you know and you're saying you want to edit it out like they did on the last episode, then you know you're doing something wrong. And these special human beings don't deserve not 1 ounce of being made fun of, criticized, laughed at, or anything. I am so proud for Jeff saying that he's sorry, but unfortunately, I just don't believe that he understands the seriousness of what he has done and what his side of idiot buffoons have done. Because you just don't go around, making fun of people and thinking that that's okay. And, if he really saw this show and, like me, has never met anybody with autism and don't know much about it, and after just watching the show, I know how incredible these human beings are and how they deserve nothing but respect, but love, but admiration. We could learn a lot from them. I know that I learned so much just watching this reality show. I can't wait, if I ever become friends or meet or, just come across anybody. I just want to be able to do my best to make them comfortable, understand them, and just learn as also from them. You know what I mean? You learn purity after watching the show. You learn purity. You learn to tell the truth. You learn to appreciate the little things, and that is something that I got out of this show, and just admiration of how brave and strong they are, and that I have accomplished zero next to a lot of them, because what they've had to overcome just to be where they are now is something you and I probably will never have to do or ever reach. So they don't deserve it. Jeff does not deserve to just laugh it off and say sorry. I think that episode should be taken down, and I think his co-host should not be allowed back in. That's what I think. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.